Hello everyone, and welcome to another review, this time for the new highly anticipated indie game, Cuphead. So many gamers were wild for this game, and now that it's finally out after years of development, does it live up to all the hype? Well, surprisingly yes, it's awesome. Now, I'm not sure if I have much to add that hasn't already been said, but still, how can I pass up the opportunity to give my thoughts on this great game? Cuphead is one of the best platformers I've ever played, certainly my favorite since the first two Little Big Planets and Super Mario Galaxy, except without the subliminal messages. And it's probably going to be the defining game of the whole genre for this generation. So, what's so great about Cuphead? Well, everything, duh, but where do I even start? What stands out the most is probably the aesthetic. It's stylized like a 1930s cartoon, like that one episode of The Fairly Odd Parents when Timmy and his grandpa go into an old cartoon. Every character and environment looks like it's straight out of Steamboat Willie. It makes sense because the creators of this game were two brothers from Canada who were big fans of old 30s cartoons. Wow, Canada actually did something good for once. Everything adheres to this style. The sound design and voices have an intentfully poor quality to them. Also, the screen constantly has this old graininess, akin to what you'd see from an old film projector. The soundtrack is also highly reflective of the 30s, and man is the music fantastic. The intro song from the main menu and the normal world-traversing music are both really good, but the true standout has to be the King Dice song that plays between areas. It instantly becomes one of the most recognizable pieces of music in or from video games, like GLaDOS' song at the end of Portal, or the Final Fantasy Battle Anthem, or basically every song from Mario games. As for the gameplay, it takes a bit of getting used to, but once you do, it's a blast. It must be said that there are a lot of controls to keep track of, so you may have to adjust the controls to your liking. I play on keyboard, so it was difficult to find a control scheme that I liked at first. The gameplay of Cuphead mainly consists of run and gunners and boss battles. Well, technically not boss battles, but very difficult matchups. And that basically sums up the whole game. Very difficult. You'll die over and over again, but each time becoming more and more aware of attack patterns and how to survive them. And that sense of challenge is something that I think is missing from the game industry these days. It's been so long since I've played a game that's challenged me this much. One huge plus for Cuphead that other platformers should have developed a long time ago is a meter after dying that shows how far you've progressed and how short you were of victory. So when you die, you still have hope for the next run. Like, oh, I already made it halfway on my first try, or wow, I was so close to winning. One more try should do it. And boy, are you gonna need that hope to prevent constant fits of rage. So far, I've gone through 3 keyboards and 6 monitors. Anyways, the difficult bosses that cause the rage. They're all brilliantly done. Each enemy has a totally unique look, multiple attack patterns that get pretty complicated, and an interesting setting. And they all make bad puns when you inevitably die. Bad puns! What more can you possibly need? There's also a good amount of customization, choosing your different kinds of ammo and special abilities. Now for the story, it's simple and straight to the point. Well, kinda. In an opening sequence, we see Cuphead and Mugman on a winning streak at the casino, and in their winning streak bliss, they gamble their souls with the casino's owner, the literal devil, and their luck runs out. As an alternative to giving up their souls, Cuphead and Mugman make a deal with the devil to collect other soul contracts that he's owed, which are the souls of the bosses. That's why you go around murdering everyone. You're literally doing the devil's work, murdering everyone and stealing their souls. Wow, this game is dark. And the ending is so much better than it actually needed to be. It really goes the extra mile, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's really good. So overall, I love Cuphead. It's one of the best indie games and platformers I've played in a long time. If you have $20, definitely buy Cuphead. You won't regret it. Well, until you have to start buying new screens. I know this has been a very short video, especially compared to what I usually do, but there are only so many ways to say, Cuphead is great, go buy it, before you start running out of things to say. So remember, if you enjoyed this video, to please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.